The honourable member for Central Bougainville.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'd like to direct my question to the Minister for Bougainville Affairs. Before I ask a question, I would like Sarim Belsori on behalf of Central Bougainville and, of course, the leadership of Bougainville and the people of Bougainville. To the people who study along Anchor Province, especially early staff long and I would like Salim and condolence, especially to the family, immediate families who lost their loved ones in this disaster that has come about long end. So, me Salim sorry for me go long end. Okay, back to the question. Me like Minister for Bougainville Affairs, Bougainville issue has been on the discussion, especially between the two governments, Papua New Guinea and Bougainville. Leadership has been on the consultation process until today, this time. And I would like to, the Minister, if possible, if you can update the Parliament, because the Parliament is finally going to put to rest the issue of Bougainville. And so if you can highlight or you can update the members of Parliament where we are up to now, the Bougainville. The issue of Bougainville between the two governments have come this far. Where is it now? Where is the way forward now? And in the issue of that this Parliament or the Minister yourself will be presenting to the Parliament the result of the referendum, 97.7% to a floor of Parliament. So when will be the result be presented on the floor of Parliament? Adding on to that, can you update the Parliament members so that they will have the idea where we are and where we are going way forward to address the Bougainville issue? Thank you, Speaker and Member.
The honourable member, Minister for Bougainville Affairs.
Thank you, Acting Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. I'd like to thank the good member for Central Bougainville for the very important question asked. Mr. Speaker, we know that the Bougainville issue is a single or most important issue that underpins the national sovereignty of our country. The good member for Central Bougainville basically asks for me to update Parliament as to the progress that has taken place over the issues. I will provide a detailed statement to this House to update the Parliament as to the progress made so far. But for the benefit of the honourable member who asked the question, let me briefly give an overview of what actually transpired. Following on from my ministerial statement that was presented last July last year, I think the issue that is that's facing the country and its Parliament is is the procedure or is the manner in which the Bougainville referendum result would be brought into this House to make a final decision for the political settlement for Bougainville. Now, in the last joint supervisory body meeting that was held on the 31st of June last year, the manner was agreed between both governments from Autonomous Bougainville government and the national government to go by way of a sessional order. But the issue that both governments had differing opinion was the procedure, the content of the sessional order. I'd like to advise the House that on the 8th of May this year, we convened a joint supervisory body meeting in which we attempted to resolve the outstanding issue. The issue is in regards to the required majority vote this parliament should take to accept or reject the Bougainville referendum result. No.
Supplementary question.
Honorable member.
Point of order.
Point of order. Honorable member, what's your point of order?
Minister, Beckham got this question, yeah? You say the issue of Bougainville is an issue that has not been addressed by this parliament properly. Has not been addressed by this parliament properly. Talk people have been walking a couple of years ago, I think about 2 years ago. And we talk independence for Bougainville, not before 2025 and not later than 2027. You Mr. 24 now, yeah? Next year about 25, my good minister, please, Mr. Prime Minister, take note. The question is, 1 year, na melong 2024, now 2025, that's what this question is.
Honorable member for North Bougainville.
Yeah, always. You always tell that. You always said, at one time, give me a chance. Give me a chance. One time.
Honorable member, order.
What's your point?
Honorable member, your point of order, you have a point of order, but honorable member, I would ask you to resume your seat. Honorable member, you have a good point of order, but your point of order is like you are debating the ministerial statement, question answer that has been answered by the minister. If you want to reserve that for a supplementary question, I will allow for you. But with a point of order, I'll rule your point of order out of order. Honorable Minister, you continue your...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to appreciate the good member for North Bougainville for at least attempting to bring a point of order across to assist us in answering good member for Central Bougainville's very important questions asked. And let me point out at this juncture that the Bougainville issue is a very sensitive and very important one. I'd like to remind everyone that in concluding the Bougainville peace process, this House will not take a shortcut. The constitutional process and the laws will have to be properly complied. And the House can make an appropriate final political settlement for Bougainville. And Mr. Speaker, what I was trying to update before I was interrupted was that in the last JSB meeting that was held recently on the 8th of May, the two governments attempted to resolve the outstanding issue, which is regarding the required majority vote to decide on the fate of the Bougainville referendum result. Now, the ABG's position is that the parliament should decide by way of a simple majority vote. Now, the national government's position, after obtaining advice from the state solicitor through the office of the good minister for Justice and Attorney General, is 2/3 majority. That is the issue. Now, in the last JSB meeting, the JSB resolved that a moderator should be brought in to assist us to resolve that outstanding issue. Now that we have crafted a terms of reference for the moderator to come in to facilitate and assist us to try to resolve the issue, and that has been done by the joint technical team. And once a suitable moderator is being appointed, we'll advise the House. And the moderator will try to mediate over this particular issue. And once the mediator has presided over the issue and a finding has been made, that finding will be brought before the House and advise the House. And to try and advise the House where we go from there. I think with that, I thank the good member for Central Bougainville for asking that important question. Thank you.